That's why.
How about now?
Okay, cool. I had the mic on.
There you go. Oh, we had it muted. My bad. All
Okay.
right, how's that? How's that?
Sorry,
how's
y'all.
that?
Wait,
How's that? I can
had
hear it now.
Input, but I need to take out the output. Hold up. Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Like we were saying, how y'all feeling?
All right.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I told y'all
Hey,
we'd be
y'all.
back today at 7. And we are back today. Back like we never left.
Hi, JD.
Just on the other channel. So how's it looking? How's it looking? I'm trying to figure out how everybody's Thursday has gone
Happy
up to this
Thursday.
point.
Yeah, we
Terrific
made it
Thursday for me.
I know. Thursday?
Terrific Thursday. Let's
Thirsty
go.
Thursdays.
Thirsty Thursday. I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. Thirsty Thursday.
Okay, they can hear it now. All right. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for telling me. I forgot. I had put y'all was testing stuff on this channel, and I had to do a lot today. Okay, I was testing stuff on this channel, and I ended up muting the mic because I had to do some test runs on the live streams. So I just had myself on mute, and that's why I forgot to put it back. But
They said just right.
hi, JD. Stacy's up in here. Hey, Stacy. Dan63. Hey, Dan. Michael Garcia. Hi, Michael. Victoria said her day is going good.
Let's go.
Hey, Just J. MVP Midas in the building. Oh.
This video that we're going to be jumping to today, I think somebody actually sent this one to us. I'm not sure who sent this video to us, but we're going to be checking it out today. I don't know if it's controversial or if it's going to get somebody kind of riled up, angry, upset. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shout out to Damage Inc. USMC. Let's kick it off with Damage Inc. USMC.
That's the wrong channel. Damage Inc. You're the wrong channel with that, Damage Inc.
Yeah, Damage Inc. We got you. We appreciate the love. We appreciate you coming into the live stream. But Damage Inc. USA. Damage Inc. USMC. I'm sorry. We won't be able to do Public Enemy today. And I remember that song too.
He's straight busted up in here too, like Public Enemy, me.
Hey,
me.
Let's get this
okay?
Let's get this started. You know what I mean?
I just wanted to hear that song. That's it. It's okay.
Now I don't know if any of this music is actually gonna be like some theme music for this reaction or anything. Public Enemy, Bring the Noise, but I don't know. But they were saying we needed to check out Millennial Millie. We needed to check out this video.
Yeah, we've seen a couple things from her at this point, and yeah, she has a lot of controversial stuff. I thought Joel Yates just said Millie is always controversial. She has common sense.
Absolutely.
So y'all,
she definitely has some common sense. So
I know.
I definitely want to tap in.
We have been trying our dang on hardest to stay away from the lives over here, but it was inevitable. Okay, I'm glad that we actually are pulling up because it's hard to talk about have these conversations sometimes, which is so not the way it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. You should feel comfortable to have conversations like this with other people and be able to converse with each other respectfully without disrespecting other people's opinions and thoughts. But today, y'all know we might get a.
But see, that's why we're here today.
I don't know what's gonna happen today, y'all.
But see, that's why we pulled up today, because just like you said, in regards to like having certain types of conversations where people can talk and go back and forth. That's why we got this platform here.
Yeah.
That's why you came here, because that's what we're gonna do today. So outside of that, we're gonna keep it professional. We're gonna keep it respectful, and we're gonna have some fun with it. But at the same time, I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to get information. I'm trying to gather information. Because
oh hey bro dude,
because we bring it up all the time. We bring it up all the time in regards to like different like news outlets. Where you get your information at, where you listen to it at, And sometimes I feel like that's where the disconnect is based on where you're getting your information at.
Right.
You know, so
1,000.
Hey, y'all go ahead and come on into the building. We about to bring this whole thing together as a community, and we about to unite. We about to unite. Now I don't know in the video if they're gonna unite because I see a lot of division and a lot of stuff that we watch. but we're gonna check it out and see.
Should I go get him?
Just leave him outside from this point on. We can't never go on live.
We're so used to being upstairs that we can just close the door. Macho, y'all, he is relentless, okay? He just doesn't like to look at Dougie. Walk around the house. He can't stand it. But then if we let him out and we can't not have eyes on him when he out, y'all. Cause he just gonna I might come outside and half of my staircase is missing. Leave it to Macho, okay? I just can't. DJ Lance, hey DJ Lance, how's your summer going? You having a good summer break so far? Hey Cadis. Oh my gosh, Cadis is up in here. Who else? Spooky. Hi Spooky. That's right. Just Me Joy. Oh hey, Just Me Joy. Dixie George said, I love Millie. Oh, D. Williams. There's always a side A and a side B. True.
Always a side A and a side B.
In the middle. Crazies on every side. I agree with that, y'all. I agree.
Just with anything.
D. Williams.
Yeah, but I definitely been checking out InfoWars and just gathering more information and just trying to get into it a little bit. So, yeah, I appreciate other people in the comments, like in a lot of our videos, saying check out InfoWars or check out this particular outlet where you can get some information. So I've been having fun with it.
My mouse is about to drive me crazy. I promise you. I'm 2 seconds away from just... Y'all, this is my old mouse from work, and I never got a new one. And now I'm just... It's driving me nuts.
Shout out to Jess J27 for just showing us love right now.
Oh,
shout out to our MVP
Jess.
moderator holding us down. We got JD in the building. Shout out to JD. Shout out to Tika. Man, it's nothing but love for everybody out there.
Y'all give it like 2 more minutes, then we can go ahead and get started because the video is a little bit long, so we're not going.
Yeah, it's like 44 minutes, I think. When I pulled it up, it was like 44 minutes. Japan is the second largest music market in the world. Makes you wonder what you're missing. I heard BTS broke up too.
Did they really?
They disbanded. They didn't like break up, but everybody's gonna focus on their own solo.
No, BTS broke up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my!
Yep.
When?
I heard it yesterday.
What?
Or the day before yesterday.
Y'all, I just knew they were gonna be a group like forever.
Yeah, they
literally did. Forever. What?
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy.
Yeah, a lot of people in the frenzy. They were like, "What's going on?" I didn't really read into it to figure out everything that was going on. I just saw the headline. You know, we keep up with the music, so
yeah.
I saw the headline for it.
Shout out Gravity holding us down. Hey, Jeff Gordon.
I'm trying to tell you, Gravity is holding us down.
I am good, Michael. Thank you so much for asking.
But yeah, just like y'all said, you know, she said there's crazies on both sides. You know, we trying to get information from the left side to the right side, and we just trying to meet in the middle.
Right.
Let's meet in the middle somewhere.
Here's how I'm good with. Hey, if it makes sense, okay. If it just makes sense, it just has to make sense to me. I feel like that's
common sense, baby.
That's enough.
Yeah, we're gonna be tapping into Common Sense 101 today. I don't know.
Oh, BTS has military services to complete. Oh, that's an obligation.
Gotcha. They deserve a break. Yeah, I guess maybe other members were because they were saying some of them were going to be pursuing their own solo career. So I don't know. You know,
did they have like they had like one main, like the lead? Like no, they all kind of had idea. There's always the one. There's always the one of the group that is like everybody's favorite. You know,
like the lead, I guess.
Yeah. Destiny said, "Common sense I can work with. There are some outlaws that have no side or brain."
I'm trying to tell y'all.
Try to tell you. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and pull this up, babe.
There are some outlets that have no side or brain. I'm somewhere crazy in the middle.
Oh, that is.
I think sometimes we all a little crazy, right in the middle. You know what I mean?
It be like that sometimes. Okay, hang on.
I get it. Whenever you finish that, I'll pull it up.
Okay, here we go. Go ahead, because his mouse is about to drive me up a wall. Stephanie, hey Stephanie. I'm seeing Jacob. I know that much. Okay. Oh, as adventure D. Robson, common sense ain't so common anymore. Woo.
Hey,
ain't that the truth?
Talk about it. We're about to talk about that too.
Candy said I'm somewhere crazy in the middle. I fall somewhere in between there.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna enjoy this video. I definitely wanted to check this out. Someone did send this to us. Now it's a documentary from Millennial Millie.
Yeah.
The title of it is Love Trumps Hate.
Yeah.
And for the most part, she went to a recent, well, not recent, this was a few years ago, but she went to a Trump rally that was in Cincinnati, Ohio. And outside of that, I'm not sure anything else about it.
Okay.
But I mean, for the most part, we did a few videos with Millie. I mean, she seems pretty level-headed. Like she has a lot of like great common sense and a lot of knowledge.
Yeah.
You know, in regards to a lot of things. But I want to dig into it a little deeper. Because this is actually what 44 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So and it's a documentary, so we should kind of be digging a little deep into like the actual rally and the people that's kind of involved in it. Or the people that were there.
And the reason why, like, and this one actually came to, like, interest, because it was sent to us, but I thought it would be something interesting for us to jump into just because, the gentleman that we saw, was it yesterday? Yesterday or the day before, we were watching, and he was saying that he was seeing stuff differently from being a vendor at the rallies.
Trump rally.
He was actually a Democrat before. And what he was saying on the news versus what he was actually witnessing himself, being a part of, the crowd itself, were completely different. So this might actually shed a little bit more insight on that scenario, but we shall see.
Okay.
We will see where this goes.
What you're about to see.
But you ready?
Yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Okay.
Now, this is the documentary Love Trumps Hate by Millennial Millie.
Infowars. Bro, dude is up in here. Hey, Mikey G.
Well, actually, this is off of her page, Millennial Millie, but her name is Millie Weaver.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
I stand corrected. Sorry about that.
Okay.
See is raw and unscripted. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's been very hard to have a conversation out here with you.
Stand wherever the fuck I want. Little fucking Nazi bitch. And Infowars bitch.
Yeah, no one can hear what you're saying. You can, bitch. That's who I'm talking to.
Damn. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So they matter.
We just 20 seconds in.
15.
Bitch.
Yeah, no one can hear what you're saying. You can, bitch. That's who I'm talking to.
Do you mind? Can I grab your pussy? Sure. Hey, it's not welcome here.
Wouldn't it be great if the liberals actually practice love? All I ever see or hear from them is intolerance and profanities. I think that this comes off as loving.
What if you believed a lie? That the President of the United States and your fellow Americans were racist, homophobic fascists with a Nazi agenda.
They're full of hate, they're angry, and they're crazy. There's not one person that said a cuss word from over there. We've been standing here the whole time. Everyone is saying 4 more years and that we're hopeful for the future. These people are screaming horrible things. I don't know what they're thinking.
What if what you heard on the news is a lie?
Do you believe President Trump is a racist?
Yeah, no question. You think Donald Trump is racist?
I do.
President Trump's racism.
He is an open, avowed racist, and the president is cynically using that racism to appeal to his base.
President Trump
is the leader of the United States.
Oh, you see all of this is CNN. See?
I did catch that so far. I did.
Okay. You remember what we learned about CNN, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
About all of them. About a lot of the outlets.
Yeah.
Appeal to his base.
President Trump is the leader.
Well, no, particularly like what we were actually talking about in terms of like what wasn't it like the president or somebody that's in charge with CNN.
Oh, with CNN,
actually had a vendetta out for
like a smear campaign for Trump.
Yeah, basically it was.
I did see that. Yeah, we did see that in the video.
Yeah, we did.
Racism to appeal to his base.
President Trump is the leader of the United States. He is also a liar.
In fact, one of the most divisive acts of deception in our nation's history.
You might hear someone in the Third Reich describe a given people based on their characteristic.
Well, now, as commander-in-chief, he misleads the public constantly.
They should be embarrassed. They should be embarrassed. You should be ashamed.
We're not white supremacists?
I'm not a white
These
supremacist.
people are not.
I'm not a white supremacist, and he's gay. And
then how can you support Trump? He doesn't support any of that.
Absolutely. You're insane.
I guess I'm a slug that likes salt. A tree that likes a chainsaw.
Do you have a hard time imagining anyone would like Trump?
I used to be one of these people. I was a devout Democrat.
I wanted to take you over here with me to the Trump supporter side, and so you can experience what's over here on the Trump supporter side, and maybe you can show me if there is racism over here that I should be concerned about.
I came to represent the black man in this situation. What are on the people's minds on the Trump line? What are on their minds? That's what I am trying to figure out.
All right, let's go find out.
How would you react? Anger, emotional outbursts, panic, violence, fear? Would you have the courage to seek the truth for yourself? So I decided I was going to challenge some of these protesters to see if they would walk with me to the MAGA side.
Yeah, someone said your future wife's over there.
To judge for themselves as to whether or not Trump supporters are as racist, bigoted, xenophobic, and as hateful as the mainstream media says.
Okay, so that's what she's doing. So she's going to be talking to people from both sides, but at the same time, she's going to be challenging them to go to the other side.
Yeah.
You know, I guess a Democratic supporter. She's going to try to have a Democratic supporter go over to the Trump side and just have some type of discourse and talk.
He has to be real bold to just leave his group of people and just walk over there right in front of everybody. Like, I'd be scared to come back.
I would, but
just like.
But in all likelihood, like I would want to be one of those people that's out there amongst them, where you can actually like kind of see the environment, feel the environment, and kind of know for yourself exactly what's going on. Mm-hmm. Are people really hateful out there in the crowd, or people really kind of like spreading love? Are they having like constructive criticism? Like what is really going on rather than what you watch on TV? Mm. That's what I always kind of wonder after I watch TV, because like the TV, they'll show you like a news clip of like people fighting, and that might have just been that one isolated fight at the rally. But they said that the whole rally was violent and everybody was fighting. So that's what I'm saying. I would want to go just for that reason, just to be amongst them, just so I can know for my own self, for my own personal account, you know. I would definitely.
I agree with you. I just feel like it's easier said than done, though, for a lot of people, probably for a lot of reasons. But yeah, I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with having curiosity, just kind of just wanting to know what it's like, what would go down if I showed up. But I mean, nonetheless, if I'm being completely honest, I don't think I would show up to show that I was going for the other side. You know what I mean? I would.
You would go in there kind of incognito as far as like in.
You absolutely, hell yeah.
Like independent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as hateful as the mainstream media says. You've seen myself and many others interacting with liberals. Time and time again, we get hatred, aggression, and name-calling.
Let's show it. Come on, let's show the hate. These are the hateful people that they're chanting about. They're not yelling back. They're not cursing them out. They're
While the Trump supporters stand in line patiently hoping to get into Trump's rallies, liberals tend to stand off to the side or across the street, yelling, screaming, and heckling their protest chants from across the way.
Over here, I see people screaming and yelling, right? So over here, I see people standing quietly and just watching these people scream and yell.
See, the issue is, though, and this is the only difference between these two groups of people, is that side has somewhere they're going into a rally, right?
Well, a lot of harassment on the Antifa side, which I think some of these people are probably affiliated with.
Do you think that this, though, do you see how it feels to be like being yelled at? These people are being yelled at. Does this make you think that these people doing this is going to change their mind?
Absolutely not. This is just hate. This is fueling fire to their fire.
Hey, Infowars, I watch you guys all the time.
What do you think about all this hate over here?
I think it's just like unnecessary. I feel like people just need to like actually like think about things like instead of just sitting here.
You're a fucking immigrant.
I'm not an immigrant. My dad.
Did you hear what this guy?
Damn.
Why?
Because I mean, you got a lot of groups of people together. You're gonna have stuff like this happening. I just feel like you are, because there are already you can already kind of feel the hate, just kind of like the tension as you kind of like look at everybody, like when the video kind of panned, like you just have angry people out there. But the kind of thing that I'm seeing, like, yeah, they have like it's a Trump rally, so all the Trump supporters are going to be going into the arena, and they're just standing in line, and it's kind of like you know when you have like a home football game. Mm-hmm. And you have like the opposing team coming.
Yeah, well,
like when those fans come, they're usually going to be more irate than the home team. You know what I mean?
I mean that.
I feel like it, especially when it's like you're on the outside looking in, and all you're there to do is just kind of, because obviously they're not going into the rally, so they're just out there just to kind of protest. You know what I mean?
What's actually happening? What's going on?
So of course, most of the time in the protest, it's not going to be quiet. I mean, you're not gonna have people that's happy saying we're for him and we're happy. No, no, they're gonna be. That's the environment that you're kind of going into, that you're creating. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. But dang, but for him to call him an immigrant just like that, who was that?
Yeah.
Let me see who that is. Who was that? Who said that?
Yeah.
Who said
my dad's an immigrant, and he's here legally. My dad's here. My dad is here legally. He came from Vietnam.
That's fantastic. Then you.
It's okay. People are allowed to be here legally. No, yeah, I am a descendant of an immigrant, but he's not illegal.
They think the Democrat Party owns all ethnic minorities.
Actually, initially, the Republican Party was actually the one that was for like everybody to be equal.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
I know, and it's kind of sad that people think that nowadays.
Do you think that it's okay to grab a woman by the pussy?
I didn't call women bitches. I called you an Infowars bitch. Can I grab your pussy? Can I grab your pussy? Huh? Will you be okay with that? I have to be Trump.
You touch me, and the police are going to arrest you, sir.
Rarely ever did I see liberals walking up to the Trump supporters and asking questions, let alone deciding to actually go into Trump's rallies and hear him for themselves. This time, I wanted to see if I could get something different.
Will you come with me over there and we'll go talk to the Trump supporters?
Now, here's the thing. I know this is a fucking trap. I know it is.
It's not a trap.
It's
not a trap.
What's the trap? To go over there?
That's what he's saying.
I mean, trap him to do what though?
I don't know.
It's not like what are they trapping him to do?
I don't know. I mean, you gotta have some nagas. You gotta be about it. Mm. But I don't know.
It's not a trap. It's not a trap. What's gonna happen?
I know this is a trap.
What do you think about the message that these protesters are sending the Trump supporters?
Well, first of all, they demonstrators.
Then I met Marcos, who took me up on the challenge.
I don't think hate is a part of democracy, meaning the other side. I actually got a ticket.
Marcos believes the hate is coming from the right, the Trump side.
I like that comment that he just said, too.
Got a ticket.
Marcos believes the hate is coming from the right, the Trump side of the road, just like most liberals and Democrats.
I have a ticket to go in.
Oh, in the Trump event?
Yes.
Okay.
But I want to go in to be able to prove a point.
Okay.
From a strong black man perspective.
Marcos believes Trump and his supporters are racist, that when they say, let's make America...
Okay, so he said that he wanted to do exactly what you said that you would,
just go to the other side to talk to everybody else. I would just want to have like that open communication, just so I can talk to people like on the street level. Like I don't want to be like one of those people that that watch CNN all day and Fox News and watch the people in the suits talk all day about what's going on and telling you what the temperature of America is. Like you got to go talk to the people. You got to go talk to the people out in the streets and talk to the everyday person to get a real good understanding of how people really feel. You can't. That's just me. That's just my standpoint in regards to like this as far as what we're watching. I just wouldn't leave it in the hands of somebody else to tell me, what's going on at the Trump rally or what's going on at a Biden rally or what's going on at a Republican rally, a Democratic. Like you have to kind of go that extra mile to get the information for yourself before you start. Because, like I said,
Do you think that he would be able to figure that out just by going to just one rally to figure out, okay, like...
He could get a good idea. You could get a good idea.
Okay.
And just depends on what you talk about.
Yeah.
What type of discourse. Yeah.
Particularly?
Oh, yeah, get that off of me. You got it?
Okay.
Trump and his supporters are racist, that when they say, let's make America great again, they really mean, let's make America white again.
I'm an American citizen.
Why are you so stupid to think that if Twitter's a public company,
and that other people,
why are you that dumb?
Such as the Trump people, they just don't want to see it. But this go all the way back to 1619.
He also believed that if he went inside the Trump rally, he would witness true racism firsthand. A clever little gotcha move that the left would love to see. Instead, what ends up happening is truly amazing.
They represent whatever they represent. I'm representing the black man.
So I wanted to take you over here with me to the Trump supporter side, and so you can experience what's over here on the Trump supporter side, and maybe you can show me if there is racism over here that I should be concerned about.
I literally have a ticket, though. Like I explained to you, I have a ticket.
Okay.
But me seeing no blacks over there, that confuses me. What are on the people's minds on the Trump line? What are on their minds? That's what I am trying to figure out.
All right, let's go find out.
Future wife right there. Future wife.
Let's go find out. Yeah, someone said your future wife's over there.
Okay.
Marcos also expressed fear that his safety would be in jeopardy if he went inside the Trump rally.
I have a ticket for this event. I do. Will I be safe in there? Will I be safe?
He wants to know if he's going to be safe inside there if he goes.
Yeah, come on in. You go with us.
What?
You come on. You go right here with us. You break a line. Come on, man. I put my arm around you, man. It's all about love, man. I love all my people. I love all my people.
That's a good thing.
I love all people. Come on, man. We love you, man. Come on with us, man.
We're going to go down there.
They love you. They love you.
Come on, let's go down some more.
Why do you guys support Trump?
Because I believe in freedom of speech.
That's right.
And the Second Amendment.
He's doing what's best for the country. Legalize immigration, not illegal, right? What's wrong with that?
Okay, so
those of us that have to come here legally, we pay a price for that, and so people jumping over the border, people get mad. People get mad when people jump over the border at Disneyland.
Okay, so hold on.
We're talking something
so
about
back in 1619. Let me tell you something.
You can't be thinking in the past, brother.
What do you mean you can't be thinking in the past?
You can't.
You do things in the past to get to the future, bro.
I know, but in order to move forward, man, you can trip if you keep on looking backwards.
I saved money in the past to buy a car in the future. Come on.
If you keep on looking back, you're going to keep on tripping, brother.
You got to figure out where it started, boss.
Oh, I know where it started, man, but it's about where we're going.
Okay. Go to the Bacon's War and then the Burgess house.
You keep on looking back, you're gonna trip, man. No.
The who? What did he say? The Burgess house in the what?
You have to go back and see. Because he's talking about something. First he started talking about something in 1619. Then he said 1920. I didn't catch everything.
Okay.
You gotta figure out where it started, boss.
Oh, I know where it started, man, but it's about where we're going.
Okay. Go to the Bacon's War and then the Burgess house.
You keep on looking back.
Y'all, what is that?
The Vegas house and the Burgess.
The Burgess house and the what? What is that? Do you know? Y'all know what that is? What is he talking about? He's
going back like he's trying to refer back to like history or something like that, and obviously dude here is basically telling him like focus on what's going on now. Don't focus so much on what happened prior so long ago. He's basically telling him if you keep focusing on looking backwards, you're gonna trip moving forward. Yeah. So I didn't catch everything that he was saying about 1619. Okay, the Burgess for Assembly of 1619. Something about Virginia, Jamestown. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'd have to read it.
Okay, I was just trying to. Okay, Callie's up.
You're gonna trip, man.
Go back a little bit.
Just a little tick.
Let me see what they're talking about first. Pay attention to the actual video they are watching instead. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Try and connect that definition to the mega curve. Okay. Easy.
Carry the fires of the past. You will continue to burn down your future. Okay.
Because that was when the African slave trade started. Oh. Okay. So it has something. Not one Trump supporter told this gentleman that 1619 was 250-ish years before U.S. even existed. Again, the same country that was in charge in 1619 and legalized African slavery.
Slave trade. That's what React to Reaction is saying too as well. That's why he keep referring to like the slave trade and 1619.
Carry the fires of the past and you'll continue to burn down your future. Woo, Mikey G. All right, you ready?
Keep looking back, you're gonna trip.
Yeah,
I heard that.
Can't see where you're going.
Yeah,
you gotta figure out where it started, boss.
Oh, I know where it started, man, but it's about where we're going.
Okay. Go to the Bacon's War and then the Burgess house.
You keep on looking back, you're gonna trip, man. No, you can't have that victim mentality, brother. You can't do that, man. We got to move forward.
That's history, boss. We got to this point.
History, man. It's history, brother.
He wants to know. Is he going to be safe if he comes in with you guys? Because he doesn't know. He's
what? I come in with my
For sure, yeah, you'll be good.
Of course.
Yeah, come with us.
You'll be good.
Are you in the front?
We've got tickets. You can come in with us.
Can you tell us why you support Trump?
Because he puts America first, which is what a president should do.
So let me tell you that term, America first. Yeah. Let's go back to 1924, the Democratic National Convention, right?
Yeah.
All Ku Klux Klan. Guess what their sign said? America first. The first coin of the Ku Klux Klan, one side.
That was. I'm not catching everything that he's saying. I'm not really understanding what that has to do with 1924. What that has to do with 2019. You know what I'm saying? Because he's talking about like the Democrats in 1924, basically saying what they're saying about making America great again. He's trying to refer, basically saying that they were Ku Klux Klan members. So basically by them saying something about America making it great, and now 2019 saying that same phrase, that's what he's saying.
Oh, he's associating the two, basically.
The two. He's associating the two. Yeah.
Make America.
Yeah, I'm just trying to follow what he's saying. I'm just trying to follow what he's saying.
America first. The first coin of the Ku Klux Klan, one side of the coin said, this is the truth.
Was America first invented by the Ku Klux Klan? Even Snopes dispels that rumor. Just because some random white supremacist out there might have said America first, you get this rumor perpetuated by leftist media outlets that the Ku Klux Klan was originally using America first and that they invented it. The white supremacist group made frequent use of the slogan more recently embraced by President Donald Trump, though they did not, as some claim, invent it.
But see, these people,
make America,
racism is so far from their mind
I understand.
that they don't even, that doesn't register.
That's not true.
Go ask him. Go ask him.
That's not true.
Okay, he wants to tell you. What is...
So is Millie speaking for everybody when she's saying that racism is so far from everybody's mind? Because I don't believe that part. Like that so maybe majority of everybody, but I'm sure there's some people in there that feel that type of way.
I feel like there's obviously there's people who would feel that type of way, but I think what she's saying is like at the point we are now, the century we live in today, like like I said, 2000 being that it's 2019, it's just like
that's not on their mind.
Why do we keep going back to that if we're trying like that? Like God was saying, like why do we keep going back to that? Like you're going way back to then. Yeah. If we're trying to move forward, like we're trying to do what we're doing from now forward, like that's what they're focused on, not necessarily like what happened then. You see, he keeps going back to dates, and he's giving you these dates. I mean, obviously he knows what, to some degree what it is that he's trying to explain, what he's trying to get people to understand and hear him on. But the fact that he's going back so far, like I'm just like, I think he's looking at the overall history and not necessarily like, okay, like where are we today?
That too, but then you also got to think about his age group too, because he's probably like in that 50s, 60s. Mm-hmm. So like his parents not too far from like the civil rights movement. He probably grew up in it, so that's probably why his mind is there. I can see
that. Make America Great Again mean to you?
What does it mean to me? It means that we have opportunities. Donald Trump has done a lot specifically for me because with like jobs and stuff like that, and I invest in the stock market and stuff like that, and I made a ton of money. So you see all these people over here and stuff like talking bad about him, but they don't understand. That's what it is.
Well, it's not that they talk.
How many Trump rallies have you been to?
Right?
You said what?
It's their First Amendment right.
It is a First Amendment right.
Donald Trump talk about everybody. He talks about everybody. He calls people names. It's just horrible. He cusses people out.
Okay, what's wrong with that? Have you read the Constitution?
You just said what you have. It's a freedom of speech.
Okay, so why can't he say what he want to say?
That's what I'm saying. But you're saying, look at those people. You're comparing the people.
We're here in America, and we can say whatever the fuck we want to say. That's what I think. You guys take it easy, all right?
Power to the people. That's all I can say. Yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to figure who I'm going to use my ticket with. I'm going in with somebody.
Why do you guys support Trump?
I like his realism. No fakeness.
No fake.
Just tell us how it is.
Tell us how it is.
Tell us how it is.
So he wants to know if he goes in there, if he's going to be safe and welcome.
I will welcome you with open arms.
See, that's her.
We're all one people, right?
That's what we'll say. But do the rules apply the same?
Absolutely.
Have the rules applied the same?
Well, some people try to keep us segregated, but we're not going to allow that to happen.
But it's part of the laws. It's part of the rules.
We're going to be one people.
It's part of the rules. It started off that way, and it's got to still continue.
We're going to make the necessary changes, and it is everyone's united.
Best. Let's all be one people.
Well, we've been saying that, and what happened to him? He dead. He was non-violent, and he still died. They said Malcolm was about violent, and they both in the same place.
And a lot of those Democrats were, a lot of the people that were part of the KKK were Democrats back then.
I agree with that.
Changed.
I agree with that.
Times changed.
So we got a dilemma here, don't we?
Yeah. So let's talk to more people. Come on.
Hey.
I like how when she stepped up when they were asking her, and she said, she wants somebody that's gonna keep it real. Mm-hmm. Like that's my stance a lot of times, especially like when it comes to like politics and things like that, because you get a lot of smoke and mirrors. Yeah. Like my thing, like that's a point that I can appreciate. That's one thing that I can appreciate about Trump. Is because he is going to just say it. Now it might not be it's not going to be the best delivery. We already been seeing that. We know that it's not going to always be said the best way. But at the end of the day, for me, it's like, when I know somebody's stance and I know where somebody's stand in regards to certain things, mm-hmm. then I know what I need to do. Yeah. But when you have when you have leaders or someone that's the president kind of politicking or pandering to a certain crowd, and not keeping it real and just saying how it is, like that's what I can't respect. Yeah. Like just tell me what it is so I know what I need to do.
I mean, I think everybody can, I wouldn't say everybody, but we've heard a good big chunk of Trump supporters say that they didn't really like everything that he said in terms of the things that would come out, the tweets and maybe some of the comments and statements that he's made in general, like some of the stuff that he said, but I think everybody, is still on the same page with, okay, well, I mean, he still is making the country great at the end of the day. Like, hey, he can say what he wants to say. Granted, he's a presidential leader of a whole United States of America.
Yeah, so you want to make sure sometimes your delivery is
yeah, I mean, but who's perfect?
I guess not PC, but it needs to be delivered in the way that people can receive it the best way possible without thinking that it's something else or that it's something behind your words, Yeah, like I said, I don't know, but I do like that statement that she said. You're just speaking it how it is.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So let's talk to more people. Let's go. Come on.
Hey, you guys almost changing me around. Hold on, a few more, I might change my mind.
Yeah.
Huh? If I can get in there safe and get out safe, guess what? I'll become a Trump supporter.
When I went to the Trump rally down in...
Why does he think that he's not safe? Is my question. Like, it seems like he is really on that.
I mean, again, like I'll be honest with you. Like if you let the TV, if you let like these news outlets kind of tell you and show you what's going on, you're going to be very, very cautious by going to one of these rallies. I would have been, a couple of years ago, I would have been cautious going to one, But so far in 14 minutes in, seeing what's going on right now, I'd be okay to walk in there by myself. Because I could go to an NBA basketball game or an NFL football game and probably could get and the crowd be even worse than what they going.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Okay.
Trust me.
I'll become a Trump supporter.
When I went to the Trump rally down in Florida, there was more Cubans there than there were white people.
Okay.
So it's not all the same in every city. It's just based on demographics. And I'm sure these people would be happy.
Every time when you look on TV, you mean to tell me you don't see all white people behind them now? Come on now.
We haven't at the Trump rally?
Yeah.
Well, they want...
Is it a representation of America the way it is?
It's because they want more people of color to join them.
The mainstream media, get that when you...
The media tells everyone that listens that Trump is racist, and these people are watching Fox News, all these other ones. It's like, he's not racist, so they're watching the left media that says he's racist, and so that's why it turns off a lot of people of color.
Some of the things I've heard,
some of the things you've heard are not true, and the only way you can figure it out for yourself is to actually come and talk to the people themselves. Let's do it. Come on, let's talk.
I support Trump because he supports American values.
American values?
He supports
and what American values? So let me tell you what American values are.
Listen to me. I'm an immigrant to this country, right? I came here through a process, right? Through a process, right? Everybody that comes to this country should go through a process.
So the settlers that came back here in 1619.
Oh God, 1619. Get out of here.
Well, you have to start somewhere.
2020. There's a new process.
So why was Donald Trump in Virginia the other day celebrating? Celebrating 400 years. Come on. What about my people? What about my ancestors? What about all of that? Come on now.
But what about today and what we can do moving forward? I see these people.
The only way to move forward, a bank robber don't get to keep the money if he get caught. It's okay to go back in history and say, oh, these people murdered these people.
I think it's a tragedy.
It's a tragedy. So
it's sad, but I think at the same time, America is the greatest country. We have the right to free speech. We have free speech. We have the right to self-defense, to protect ourselves. We have the right to not be given unwarranted searches and seizures. I mean, we have great rights.
That's if you have a whiteness about you. If you have a blackness, you don't get to enjoy it. I have been through it, man. I was just down in St. Louis at the Ferguson thing. I had a microphone. The damn police came up there and started beating me up for nothing. I got a microphone.
We're not saying that, it's not an issue with black people, and it is an issue with black people being mistreated. What we're saying is that the policies and the ideas that this group of people have here is they're trying to move forward. They're trying to make America the greatest it can be. They want jobs. They want economic growth. They want unity.
See, and everything that she's telling him right now, like he's getting it. But for me, I don't know old dude name, but I understand what he's talking about. Why he keeps going into history.
Why?
Because that's just the generation that he came up in. That's the generation that he came up in, especially as a black African American. Like that's just the time frame that he came up in. So that's why he keeps harkening back. Like I said before, you know, we're not too far from like the civil rights movement, and he grew up in that generation. I'm almost positive he's 50, going on 60, somewhere in between there. Mm-hmm. So he's kind of like my dad's age, maybe a little younger. So that's the era that he's growing up in. So I feel like the civil rights movement is kind of like been stained on his brain for a very long time. Kind of like having trauma, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So I feel like that has a lot to do with his views and how he views America, how he probably was viewing Trump before that as well. Mm-hmm. So that's why when they keep bringing up about America and how great America is, he's like, well, what about this and that? What about Malcolm? What about the civil, you know, all these things, you know? And it's cool that they're talking to him, but like I said,
But is it possible that
I like for them to talk. I like for them to talk to every demographic of people, so I can kind of, you know, get a clearer understanding. Because talking to him, I kind of already understand where he's coming from already.
Is it possible to talk to like a variation of people that, you know, would come from the same time frame that perhaps might be black people that think differently? Like, yeah, because because look. You know, because I feel like it's the way that you associate yourself to that mindset, like how you train yourself to that mindset. If that's not what you want to, you know, harbor, then why not move forward? Why not try to figure out what it is that you can do to be a part of something to be better? Like, why keep going back to that? Because obviously it's not going to solve anything, and
It's not going to solve anything because it happened in the past, but it's something. Look, I'm African American. That's something that's extremely hard to let go of. You know,
I mean, I can understand.
Even if it didn't directly happen to you,
right?
It's just one of those things that's to a degree it's hard to let go of, because I feel like growing up, that's been stained on your mind for so long.
Yeah.
That's just like if you talk to like some of the Gen Zs, like the Generation Z, like Zacchaeus. He's not gonna think like this, you know.
Yeah,
like we know his views. We know what he thinks, and he doesn't think like this. So that's what I'm saying. You have to be able to talk to a lot of different people from a lot of different generations, because there's a gap right here, you know.
So I guess
that's why he feels the way he feels
per person. Yeah, because I mean, but I'm only saying that to say like it would have to vary per person, because I feel like every black person, every black American that is like, you know, about this gentleman's age.
Yeah.
I wouldn't believe that they all would think the same way.
Right. No, they wouldn't. But you're gonna have some people that's like his age that are gonna kind of think the same thing.
Mm. But what does he expect to happen, though? Like, what does he expect to get from that? Because ultimately, my question is, you know, just going back to terms of Republicans and the Democrat Party, like, which one of them have benefited you the most in terms of, like, you know, history going forward? Like, I mean, because from everything that we've heard so far, not to say that, hey, I still haven't said anything, like, I don't understand like completely everything. Maybe I have to get a complete understanding of like the Democrat history, but it just hasn't all been peachy, to say the least. Like so you know, to go so hard for that, I have to wonder. Oh, I got it.
Good.
I have to wonder why. Why? Like, why even in this time frame, where we are today, like, you know, 2020, at this point,
I can't.
Why are we holding on to that?
I can't answer that. I can't answer that. That's a personal question. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not sure.
America the greatest it can be. They want jobs. They want economic growth. They want unity. Let's talk to some more of these people, because they're going to they're going to be able to tell you the best.
That's true.
Immigration.
Now, why is immigration so important to you?
Well, if you let more people in here, it takes down our wages of our jobs, and our wages go down, and American people's wages go down.
And why do the wages?
Americans got to work for $8 an hour.
InfoWars, hell yeah.
So why do our wages go down?
Because they work for cheaper wages, and there's more people out there. There's more of us.
So basically, basically, he's worried about the illegal immigrants that come here. They work under the tables, they get paid really low, and then Americans get put out of work.
Exactly. And it's even harder to find the jobs.
So if they came legally, they would have citizenship, and they would also be able to be hired legally.
Exactly.
And then they would be being paid the good wage as well.
Yep.
So in a way, the illegal immigrants get kind of
I'm all for immigration coming in legally. Don't act like I don't want immigrants here. I do. I just don't want millions of them. I don't want 100,000 of them a month coming over here. And I don't want to hear this. They're all for. Here's the deal. We got Democrat parties wanting a free education, free Medicare, free everything. All that's going to do is tell the rest of the world, come here and live here.
That's exactly what I was saying before. Yeah, remember I was saying, I was like, the tax dollars that Americans that actually are working are paying for things that, you know, giving benefits to people like free healthcare, free, like everything that he just named. You get all these benefits, and it's just like, yeah, like, let's bring everybody over here illegally, and we can still give them all of these things. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, hey, I don't have an answer for that, but I mean, if you're for immigration, then you got to be for immigration, no matter if it's one person or a million.
Here's the deal. We got Democrat parties wanting a free education, free Medicare, free everything. All that's going to do is tell the rest of the world, come here and live here.
Are your people immigrants here?
Immigrants, and they came lawfully. And when my family came here, there wasn't no welfare. When they came here, there wasn't no HUD. There wasn't no people giving out food stamps. Okay. When my ancestors came here, they came in with $100, and if they starved, they died.
Okay, so
now we come here and we feed you, and you get here, and then at the same time you stomp on our flags, and you tell them, I'm tired of it.
He's the best president since Abraham. What makes him special?
What he's done for our country, what he's done for all of us.
I have a ticket to go inside. Am I going to be safe inside?
Absolutely.
Well,
I would walk with me.
Okay.
Go ahead, go in with him. Walk with him. Walk with him, talk with him. Why you
okay. See, it's been a couple people that said I can walk in with them and stuff.
To be honest with you, I would like to see more people of your skin tone with us. Right in here. You're safe.
If I go in there and I take and I just start getting brave and I say something like
Are you a Trump supporter?
I'm an independent supporter.
He wants to hear too. He's trying to investigate too. He's an independent.
Center. I hope to see you.
Okay. But if I start booing, will I be okay?
Yeah.
No. Because it's a part of democracy to be able to do that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is our country.
But you know, Donald would be like, get his ass out of here. Kick his ass. I'll pay his legal bills. I'll pay your legal bills. Kick his ass.
It ain't about white people. That's the problem.
That's what they see. They don't see. That's exactly
what they see. That's the problem. That's what the Democrats and the liberals see. They see color. You know what I see? I see people. I see Americans wanting to see an American president. I don't see in color.
So he ain't said nothing that's racist to you?
No.
He hasn't said nothing that's bad to you.
Look, he's like my employer. The biggest foreman in my company is a black man. And you know why that is? Because he does good work.
Now what the hell is going on?
I basically just don't like the way the Democratic Party has become. Trump's doing nothing but supporting, women, supporting people who are, people who are in poverty right now are getting jobs because of how great he's doing for the economy.
So if you found out that Trump did some really horrible things,
everybody's done horrible things. I mean, it's nothing to hide. I mean, the stuff that is, these investigations have been going on forever and nothing's resulted out of it.
Why do you support Trump?
Why? You ain't seen the economy? You don't see the gas prices? You don't see the stock market? The list goes on.
You saying the gas prices is cheap?
Yes, compared to what they'd be with anybody else in office. They'd be almost $5 a gallon.
Whew. Yeah, we're there now. We're back there.
Yeah, we definitely are back there now. I like that. That was an important part. That was an important part that he said in regards to like the economy, because I believe we looked at a different video. And it had Millie on it, and she was talking about that in regards to like make America great again, and she was saying that was the part of the message, make America great again. She was saying that it didn't have a racist undertone, that it was about the economy and boosting the economy, the stock market, just all those types of things, lowering inflation, bringing jobs back to America, like those types of things. And those are the things that I'm for, obviously, but you know, and I think I said it on one of our reactions that, you know, I you know, a few years ago, like, you know, paying attention to like the 401k and things that you know, the money and things of that nature that you have invested in stocks and things of that nature, like, you know, I was taking a hit, you know.
I think we all were.
No, like even like now, like now I'm taking a hit, you know. You know, not going too far into it, but like recently, like taking like hits, you know, and not in a good way. So I mean, and just thinking back a few years ago, it just felt more stable. Like the economy just felt more stable, you know.
So
than what it is now.
Like,
I don't know what changed.
I mean, is it more that the assistance that we give more, like in terms like everything that he was naming before, like the HUD, the housing, the food stamps, the unemployment, all of those things, like is it that more funding is probably being kind of allocated to those things where it's almost like people are more dependent and relying on government assistance, where that's where you're having to see, like you see your tax dollars, you know, you're having to pay more taxes. The gas prices are going up. I can't associate everything specifically to what it is that would be part of that inflation, whatever that increase is. But it has to be something where there's a shit ton of money, like a ton of money going out somewhere that everybody's having to pay for this. Like whatever it is, like there's that's gotta be what it is. There's money going somewhere,
obviously,
and everybody else is paying for it.
Obviously, because
so it's just like, what is it that those things? What's the list of those things? Like, where is it going?
The
Why?
budget. Now I know in regards to like the things in regards to like Russia and Ukraine, like there were funds that went out for that, like billions of dollars went out for that, and a lot of other things in regards to like, you know, what other money in regards to like shortage on like baby formula, and somebody said the other day that there was a shortage on women's products, you know, all kind of stuff. So I don't know, and a lot of it has to do with the inflation, you know.
Hold on, it's all the money that they are giving other countries. So basically, everybody here is paying for that, in a sense.
But we've always done that though, gave money to other countries in return for other services.
Yeah, but like the stimulus checks didn't help. Yeah, because that was a big chunk of money that went out. Like, so yeah, I mean, but essentially, I mean, how long would it take for us to start feeling like the not just U.S.
Okay,
you got the display on.
Oh, he's saying yeah, all of them then. All of them actually.
Okay, Callie said inflation is happening worldwide, not just the U.S. in all currencies. If our government didn't give out our money to support other countries and illegal aliens, the people that pay taxes would live like kings.
The policies control the oil prices. Because it so seemed like as soon as some policies started to change, soon as you know, the seat in the president office was changed, that's what it seemed like. Like, as soon as Biden came in there, it just seemed like a lot of things had changed as far as policy goes. And people were telling us that before, too, as well.
Okay, Wendy said he released his taxes. The left has been attacking him since day one in office. It has been one thing after another, and now they are setting up impeachment number 3 with the January 6th hearings in case wins 2024. Not in the trillions like we are now. Woo!
But as far as what the United States debt, like the deficit?
Yeah. Callie said gas in Canada cost over $77. So inflation it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's not just here. Is what Callie is saying. We could easily help other
That's
countries.
crazy, Callie. $7 a gallon.
That's
wow.
insane. For regular unleaded gas,
they say it's
$7.
for other countries, but really is just yeah. And the U.S. ultimately controls the price in the world. What, the gas price, oil price?
Yeah.
Okay.
You saying the gas prices is cheap?
Yes, compared to what they'd be with anybody else in office. They'd be almost $5 a gallon.
Well, what if you poor and can't afford the gas?
You're talking about.
Oh, because you're not poor. I'm poor.
Because unemployment is at an all-time low. Why are you poor? Get 2 jobs. Trump gave me a job the day he got elected. I'm getting that money every day because of Mr. Trump. I love Trump, baby. Herf, 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 Trump.
That's great. Because you've been able to make your point. I get you. I get it. You know what I'm saying?
We support him because he loves America.
What makes him love America? Why do we love America? I mean, what does he love about America?
Well, you look at it, everybody's like different race, color.
America first. See, now, she just said it, so I got to ask. Am I going to be safe if I go in there? Am I going to be safe?
Why wouldn't you be?
Well,
why not?
Because I don't see a lot of me here.
He said he don't see a lot of me here.
Well, there's a lot of situations like that.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that particular reaction, or for him to actually say that, because no, I don't see a lot of black people there. But I mean, you do see a lot of people that are walking into the Trump rally in peace. They're not loud. They're not irate. They're not hurling vulgar language towards anybody. That the decibel level is pretty low. It seems pretty calm.
Yeah.
So
far. I mean, but like at the beginning, when somebody pointed out that they were actually, if you were waiting in line to go into something, like, why are you? There's no reason for you to be doing all of that on the outside if you're about to go in. I mean, you just won't. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, you just aren't gonna do that.
Yeah, but I just feel like he's going off of a preconceived notion in regards to, like, the typical, or the violence that typically surrounds a rally, or what they say typically surrounds a Trump rally, or any rally for that matter. But particularly a Trump rally, because that's what we're talking about right now.
But I mean, I can't tell you enough how many times I've been in a situation where I'm like the only black person. I never thought once that I didn't feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, just because I'm black.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm like, I don't. What he's saying, I'm just like, I mean, how many situations have you come across and you felt like you were the only one that looked like you? I mean, just being real.
Yeah.
Whether you white or black.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he again, like I said, he's just in a different mind frame in regards to, like, just where he come from, where he was probably born, raised, things like that, I guess.
Well,
why not?
Because I don't see a lot of me here.
That's somebody else's fault, not yours.
Whose fault is it?
They should be
Whose
here.
fault is it? Is it the way Donald Trump talking? Is it? I'm saying, because, please, I'm like fearful.
See, they all think that you're crazy asking him if you're going to be safe here. They're like, what? Is he going to be safe if he goes in there?
Him?
Yeah.
Why not, man?
Okay.
Why not?
I don't see enough of me to represent with me here.
Hey, you're with us. That's all that matters, brother.
I done heard Donald Trump say, kick his ass.
No, there ain't nobody gonna kick your ass.
I heard him say it.
Nah, I don't think so. You're with us, man. Yeah, it's all good.
You sure?
I back you.
Well, I'm gonna come in there and I'm gonna see what's going on.
I hope you get in there, and I hope it's all
I'm gonna be in there. I'm be in the front. You'll see me. Excuse me. Can I ask you, why exactly are you selling Donald Trump hats?
Because I'm supporting Donald Trump today.
Okay. Today?
Today, and any other day too.
And any other day?
All day.
So it's not about money?
Ain't about money.
It's about, you voted for Trump in the last election.
I sure did.
And he's saying all the right things to make you go.
He's a straight up man, and I like him. He don't bite his tongue.
Okay.
And that's what I like about him.
Yeah.
But I got these hats on sale, and they're on clearance sale, and they're $10. Y'all better get them right now.
I like it.
Can we come with you? He's investigating.
Because I don't see none of me here. It's like nervous, bro. It's like, okay. Let me tell you something. When I go back and read the stories of 1619, of how they did my ancestors, but that was done 4 now, brother.
I look at
so
you,
tell me something.
brother. You're the
tell
only
me
one
something.
making a difference. I look at you just
Hold
like I
on,
look at everyone here.
Donald Trump just got finished talking about it the other day. Come on, player.
Trump, bro. It's not about Trump. It don't matter what he says, man. What matters is that we're still living together and harmony together, and that's all that matters. What the people they support want to take that away from us, and they don't see that. They don't see that. Big government gets in between our type of people. They don't understand that. What I understand is that you give people freedom, we naturally just coexist together.
Make a good point. You let the big government get in between us type of people.
In regards to, like giving them too much power, giving them too much say-so, I guess you can say.
Okay.
I mean, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Understand that. What I understand is that you give people freedom, we naturally just coexist together. Okay.
I'm glad you said
And I'm not them fucking pussy ass people over there and like you fucking coexist. That was already a thing. It's America. You coexist. That's the fucking point.
What do you want? I mean, the guy speaks his mind. He says it like it is. You don't speak your mind and say it like it is?
So if I went up down the street telling people or telling my kid to punch people in the face and they did it.
He's not telling anyone to punch anyone in the face. Come on, man.
He said it.
The bottom line is the Trump supporters here, they are supporting him for his economic policies and his policies that they believe are going to make America great.
As Marcos and I went deeper into the MAGA rally, I couldn't help but notice he had a big smile on his face, and his shoulders were getting more and more relaxed. He actually seemed to be enjoying himself. He was being met with love and welcoming arms, so it was kind of hard for him not to.
See, had you been talking to me and you were another black man, guess what? I grab your hand, take you, your wife, your kids, and your granddad, everybody in.
They don't, black, white don't mean shit.
Why do you guys support Trump?
Why do I?
Yeah.
Because he's not for abortion.
What do you think about how Planned Parenthood targets African American communities with their abortion clinics?
I swear to God,
I feel so sorry that they think that they have to put them in that.
I gotta go back. I was listening to what he said. I'm gonna sue you tomorrow in federal court. I don't know what that man talking about. What he talking about?
I don't know.
In the background.
You talking to somebody in the back.
Okay. Hold on. Okay.
What do you think about how Planned Parenthood targets African American communities with their abortion clinics?
I swear to God,
I feel so sorry that they think that they have to put them in that neighborhood when they should be helping those women instead of putting them in neighborhoods like that.
It's bad. Planned Parenthood
Thank you, ma'am. Please tell me that again. Thank you so much. I'm glad she said that.
targets African American communities because Margaret Sanger was a vehement racist.
Exactly.
She was.
That's right.
And most of these people here are all pro-choice. They would prefer abortion be banned. And Planned Parenthood targets the black communities.
Oh yeah, it's so sad for you.
And so do you think Donald Trump targets the black community in any way?
I hope he targets you guys to make you better.
Although Marcos seemed happier at this point, I felt like there was still something in him holding back. Something in him that was unwilling to let go of the lie that the mainstream media has perpetuated about Trump supporters being racist, bigoted, hateful people. So Marcos continued to try to instigate Trump supporters to see if he could get a negative response from them that would validate the mainstream media's lies.
Do you have a lot of money?
No. He don't have a Trump nothing on either.
Right.
But he's here.
I am the last person that will go through those doors.
Good for you. I hope you are.
You don't have to get in. Good for you.
I really just got confirmation that he's a half an hour to 45 minutes late. Okay.
Fashion.
And they said I could come and talk to the people and not watch. I'm going to walk past everybody and I am going in there. I don't have a Trump hat on. Matter of fact, I have some Osama bin Laden gear on. I have Osama bin Laden gear on. They don't let me in.
That'll soak up the sweat because it's hot out here.
Finally, Marcos had given up on trying to get a negative response from Trump supporters because all he was getting was love.
He's been concerned about his safety going inside the rally. Do you think he's going to be safe in there?
100% safe. What he should be worried about is walking through those protesters right there. Okay?
Demonstrators?
They're protesters.
Well, that's democracy that they do.
Those
you know
are protesters.
Right?
They have no valid reason.
But they're democracy.
They have no valid reason.
But it's democracy. Democracy works where we can oppose each other.
Violence is not democracy.
Exactly.
Okay, so if I walk through there, I was already verbally harassed just trying to get up here. Mom is 75, my aunt is 80, and they're both still living. Okay, they tell me many.
Again, you can't base it on the people that's outside protesting, you know, because that's what they're there to do. I mean, it's people that are already disgruntled, already probably borderline angry. So I mean, and that's what I'm saying. If you go to a Biden rally or a Biden event, you know, you're going to have the other side supporters on the other side. You know, just like in 2019, you go to a Trump rally, you go to a Biden rally, it's going to be the same thing.
Yeah, but are
it's
they
going to be a small amount of people outside
yelling and cussing and huffing and puffing?
Of course.
You think so?
Because it doesn't matter what side you're on. It's all coming from some human emotion from inside of them. It has nothing to do with if they're repping for the blue or the red. It's just the fact that you're the opposing side. Just like I said at a football game. I've seen it worse at a basketball or football game outside.
I mean, yeah, we've seen that too, but okay. I mean, I can't argue with you because I don't know. I don't know. If anybody has been in that situation, I would be curious to know because.
Look, Chris Ozuna said nobody goes to a Biden rally. Hey, my name Bennett, and I am not in it.
Oh my!
I don't think anyone shows up to Biden events at all. He's barely there himself. Wow.
Biden rallies don't exist. Only like 30 people show.
That's why I said. That's why I didn't want to say rally because I'm like I never heard of a
gathering.
Biden rally,
It's
but
a gathering.
A Biden
gathering.
Gather. Okay.
You can gather. Okay, we can gather, including the protesters. Okay. 15 people at a Biden rally. 10 of them are from the media.
So Red Cat said, no, Trump supporters do not do that. Yeah, I'm not saying whether you're a Trump supporter or a Biden supporter. I just say people in general. You're going to have people that are going to take it that far. You're going to have some that's not going to take it that far.
But what I'm saying, I guess, like you said that if you go to like a Biden rally, that
you got some people in some red shirts.
Trump supporters would be over there doing the same thing that the Democrats are doing at the Trump rally.
I feel like that. Yeah. Because again, I don't think that it's based on.
He said, look, Gina said Trump supporters don't do that. Rally means nothing. Just wanted to say I love you guys. Love you too.
We love you too. We love you too.
Okay.
Again, like I said, I'm just trying to take. I'm trying to take like the Democratic part out of it. I'm trying to take the Biden and the Trump part out of it, and just say that. I mean, there's people on both sides that are going to take it that far. You're gonna have some people that's too aggressive. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Things about the Democrat Party long before I was even thought of. Okay.
Things about it.
So, and then I seen the damage that the party has done to me. And a lot of black people I know. I'm not going to sit up there and support anything like that. You know what? Oh, and another thing, this is real. I was fined $695 for not having medical insurance in 2016 under Obamacare. Okay, so why is he gonna fine me $695?
I don't know, but this was our.
He said he don't know.
Believe it or not.
Because their so-called black president didn't have nothing good in mind for black Americans.
Believe it or not.
She going in. Now she hitting him with the numbers.
She feels some type of way. Okay, she is feeling some type of way. Yeah.
Go back like 10 seconds. I want to hear what she said. I want to hear everything that she said.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of black people I know. I'm not going to sit up there and support anything like that.
You know what?
Oh, and another thing, this is real. I was fined $695 for not having medical insurance in 2016 under Obamacare. Okay, so why is he gonna fine me $695?
I don't know, but this was our.
He said he don't know.
Believe it or not.
Because their so-called black president didn't have nothing good in mind for black Americans.
Believe it or not. She got me with this.
Do you feel like Trump is actually doing more for black Americans than Obama did?
Oh, most definitely. When he repealed the individual mandate, although I have medical, if I decide to drop it, I won't be fined when I file my taxes in 2020. Okay? Well, he got my vote just off of that.
The problem with America right now is the United States of America. The
no,
people,
it's not. It's the Democrats. It's the Democrats. America is a place. America is a foundation. It hasn't done anything. Yeah, and the corporations also employ most of us out here.
But the corporations ain't from America.
That's what Lord,
the corporation is
Fortune 500 companies are in America, okay?
In America,
you got a couple, you got a few that are overseas, but for the most part, most of your Fortune 500 companies are in America. The company I work for just hit the Fortune 500 companies, and honey, we're in America.
Guess who Donald Trump's, most property that Donald Trump sold in America, guess who he sold the property to?
It don't make no difference who it. If I had property, I'm gonna sell it to whoever can give me the most money. That's capitalism.
Are you gonna ask her if she's single? Because I'm just joking though, because
I am very single because there are no Republican conservatives in Columbus. There are none. They're all Democrats, brainwashed Democrats.
So someone said you might run into your future wife.
Future wife right there. Future wife.
And I don't know, man, but you guys are.
No, he's in.
You got some chemistry here.
He's in the middle of the road because I'm not gonna come down here and bash anything about Trump when I know that he is doing good. I know for a fact that he is doing good.
You seem like you're having fun and enjoying yourself amongst the Trump supporters. I'm glad that you've been able to experience this, and I hope that this sends the message out there that Trump supporters would love more people of color to come join them at these Trump rallies. More than anything, he's trying his best to agitate these Trump supporters to get them to snap and react to him, but none of them have been snapping. They've just been showing him love, giving him hugs, offering to come cut in line and come with them. So this is the truth that the mainstream media will not show you about Trump supporters.
That's right.
It is.
That's right.
Let's see what's going on over here.
So Marcos wanted to try the opposite now.
We are going to do the opposite. He went into the Trump rally with me, and now I'm going to go over with the demonstrators with him, and he's going to follow me around and see if I get treated with love and tolerance. Let's go see. Okay, so we're also going to bring a Trump supporter with us to see what happens. He's going to come with us as a Trump supporter. Okay. Okay. All right, come on, let's go over here.
I really hope Trump supporters become a little more educated in their lives.
Do you think that your message is going to resonate with Trump supporters?
Hopefully. You know, what do they say? My grandma always said, say it enough times for it to stick, right?
They blew smoke in my face. The guy just blew a cigarette in my face. They blew a cigarette in my face.
Close the caps. Close the caps.
All right.
Close the caps.
Why should...
Close the caps. 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 Close the caps.
Stop touching me, man.
Close my face too.
Close the caps. Close the caps. Close the caps.
I guess he's getting a taste of his own medicine maybe a little bit right now.
Yeah.
Because he's looking a little bewildered like.
Yeah, he's just like, wait, what? What happened? Okay. I was in a good space now.
Face too.
Close the caps. 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 Close the caps.
She going hard on that megaphone.
Girl, I look. He got more patience. They all got more patience than I do right about now. Like none of that. Okay?
Yeah, getting in your face.
That's just being foolish.
Yeah, getting in your face and getting in your ear and
Come
just
on
shouting
now.
it. Yeah.
Hold the caps! Hold the caps! Hold the caps! Hold the caps! Hold the caps!
The more we go this way, it gets worse and worse.
Welcome here, no hate, no fear. Refugees are welcome here, no hate, no fear. Refugees are welcome here, no hate.
You see why people on this side don't even bother trying to talk with people over here sometimes
Because it's loud and you can't.
You can't. They drown you out with yelling. You're shutting down discussion.
Asking for a conversation.
You're shutting down discussion.
Asking for a conversation.
See, and what I'm saying already, just in regards to the two crowds, you know, he was actually able to to talk. Like to everybody that was going into the rally, he was actually able to talk to them. Like they were talking to him. Like they were talking. They weren't like, yeah, Trump, you know,
just jamming it in his face.
Yeah, you know, trying to shove it through your eardrum. And
brought them over, like when she brought him over to the Republican side, like over where the Trump supporters were, he was doing that to them. They weren't doing it to him because he was like, you know, trying to tell them about the 16, 19, and whatever else he started kind of going on. But as soon as they started talking, like he would try to, he was trying to shut them down with what he was trying to say. So it just goes to show, like, it's almost like that's just kind of, that's the thought. Like that's a thing. Like that's.
So it's kind of coming back on him right now?
It's kind of coming back on him, but like I said, when he walked over there, he was doing that to them. But then, you know, he kind of settled down a little bit and he started listening to what they were saying. Yeah. Instead of just kind of charging, you know what I mean? So, yeah, now he's back and he's like, okay, now. So we'll see. I'm curious to know how this is going to end with him.
Right.
You're shutting down discussion.
Asking for a conversation.
You're shutting down discussion.
Asking for a conversation.
So I can't get them to answer like a real question.
Conspiracy theory channel, and it's not accurate. You guys create delusions in your mind, and then because you guys are all ignorant, you guys just eat them up like little mice in cages.
Black people have gotten bad information ever since 1619. Black people.
Oh, he just got you down.
No, you are wrong. I'm with myself.
Why your network is being sued? Can you please tell me why your network is being sued by the parents of
Don't touch me.
I won't touch you, but you stop interfering in our protest.
I'm not interfering.
You're a traitor and a treasonous. You're a Russian agent. You're a Russian agent.
Marcos, ma'am,
you're a Russian agent.
You just got poked in the eye by your flag.
I did not. I was trying to get between
you didn't mean to. You can never come to a black man and explain to a black man about Black Lives Mattering and things of that matter. Let me tell you something.
I'm telling you that I support you and have supported you.
White people can't support us due to the fact that you continue to enjoy what you know to be white.
What's she doing with this flag, y'all?
That's none of that. That's another one.
People can't support us due to the fact that you continue to enjoy what you know to be white privilege.
How do you stop us from enjoying white privilege?
How do we become black? How do we become black?
You don't become black. You give us our shit back. You give us and our people our shit back.
That's why you need
your people keep on building on our shit. See what I'm saying? Hey, don't yell in my ear, boss. Don't do it. Hey, y'all
Look like he.
He having a moment. He like I need a moment. Okay?
Yeah, I just don't. It just makes them look bad because they're not really having anything constructive to say. They're not having anything intellectual to say that really supports why they're out there, other than acting mad and getting on the megaphone.
So he said, "Give us our stuff back. Give us our stuff back." And so what? Like, by doing what?
I have no idea.
Particularly.
I have no idea. I don't even know what he was referring to. He's still talking about 1619. So I don't know.
No, he came up to 1924.
But like I said, he looks more. He look a whole lot more upset right now than he did a few moments ago.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Before he actually walked over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at these rude people interrupting you. They're trying to silence you. They're trying to silence you.
Of course, because I'm talking about black lives.
And they're trying to silence you.
They're using that white privilege. That's a white privilege what he's using. Just because you're right there with them, don't mean. From my perspective, you should be going to other white people trying to explain to them about how Black Lives Matter, not to other black people trying to explain how Black Lives Matter. You can't. Let me tell you something. You can't stand next to me or stand behind a sign that says Black Lives Matter and understand the concept of Black Lives Matter because you're standing behind a sign. The only reason you standing behind a Black Lives Matter sign is being white to me. It's because you feel guilty. It's because you feel white.
Hey man.
See, I got some Trump supporters right here.
Okay, so
these are Trump supporters right here.
What's going on over here?
Do you feel welcome over here?
Not at all. Not even in the slightest.
Why?
Because nobody wants us over here.
Hey, that felt good as cool.
I'm so sorry.
That felt good as fuck.
This girl just poured water on him.
I'm glad it was water.
Oh my God. You should be so sad.
Turn around. Turn around.
Hey, you should be proud of yourself. Hey, I'll shake your hand. I'll shake your hand. I'm cold.
Why did you throw water on that guy?
Oh, I didn't do that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Side of the street.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Side of the street.
I'll just speak about this white privilege stuff.
There ain't no white privilege.
Ain't white privilege. I grew up poor as fuck.
They're yelling F Trump at us.
That ain't no white privilege. I grew up poor as I don't know what, okay? Dang.
He going in.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy on the other side. It's definitely crazy on the other side. That's what I'm saying right now. But I just feel like that's what you're going to expect with protesters too. I just feel like that's what you're going to get when people are protesting because they're already emotionally already stirred up. That's why they're out there.
Yeah.
No white privilege. Ain't white privilege. I grew up poor as fuck.
They're yelling F Trump at us.
Fuck Trump! Where they got this stuff?
You want to
Fuck Trump! Hey! Fuck Trump! Fuck Trump!
I want to hear this guy.
Can you tell him to stop?
Hold on, can I ask you a question? Let me ask you a question.
Fuck Trump! Fuck Trump! Fuck Trump! Someone explain to me just the Black Lives Matter so you can prove your point and why you're doing this.
You've already proven to me that you're not worth my time because you're ignorant.
I'm pretty sure y'all equal to me. I'm pretty sure you can walk into a store and be in front of me in line and you get served first. Am I right? And do I go up to you and go, this guy's black, get the fuck out of line? Have you ever had that happen to you? Nope. No fucking lie.
I get harassed and treated like shit. I've never did anything to anybody. Never been in trouble ever in my life.
I'll tell you this right now.
But just because I'm black and I got tattoos and I'm like, just because I got dreads and I'm black, they assume that I got drugs. They assume that I got this and I got that on me.
Over there.
So they treat me like shit.
They assumed anything they be over here right now.
Because you're not a black guy.
They assumed anything they be over here.
Because you never roll around.
Walk away, kid.
You never roll around just a black guy. On a normal, regular day, I get treated like that, treated like shit for nothing. I've never did shit to nobody.
All we're saying is our lives matter and it's a problem.
It is all lives do matter. You guys think you're excluded. Well, literally, you're excluding your fucking selves from the rest of it.
Excluding. That's not what it's about. It's about saying enough is enough. That's all it is. You don't know because you don't participate in it.
So if we say yes, Black Lives Matter, would that change anything for you?
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't seen one police officer out there. Have you seen the police officer walking through there?
No, not walking through there, but weren't they all lined up in the street when he walked across the street?
I saw one.
What was that? Security that was lined up in the street?
When the camera was panning, I thought I saw somebody.
When they were walking across the street, it was like 12, 20, 15 of them, like all on bikes. They were on bikes, though.
Yeah.
You don't remember seeing that?
No.
Okay. They were all on bikes. They're actually in the street, but they it was like they just kind of. That's when they came and they were like, let's go see what's going on, and they walked over there and they could see they were walking across the street and all those cops were there.
Yeah.
So they're there. I guess they see what's going on, but they're not.
Yeah. And the only thing that's kind of sticking out in my head right now, as I watch all of this, it's just a lot of confusion. It's a lot of people heated. You know, it's a lot of people that's just angry. You know, but all I see is that it's just dividing people at the end of the day, because here he is saying that he's Democrat going to a Trump rally, and he's scared to go into a Trump rally, but now he's finding that going over there to the protesters that are protesting at the Trump rally, he's finding that it's even more animosity over there on that side, and the animosity is being aimed towards him, and he felt like those were the people that he was supporting. You know,
but once again we're back to like it's like we go back to race, like again, like almost everybody that started talking, like every question that they start you know, when she starts talking, it's like they go straight to a justification of like something to do with race. Black Lives Matter, 1924, 1619, my ancestors, my this, you know what I mean? So,
but he has some valid points when he's talking about, you know, as far as are you going to pay back what's owed to us?
How though? That's so what you feel like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
What he said right there?
No, because even if that were the case, it's just like, so what? Are we supposed to go back and make people today pay for something that they had nothing to do with, like right. That had, you know what I mean? Like,
I understand.
So it's just like, what are you holding on to? Like, I get what happened, and like Millie said, it was a tragedy. It was, but it's just like, okay, so now what? Like,
what happens now? because that's what he's referring to. He's talking about like reparations.
If you fall and bump your head, do you get back up? I mean,
definitely. but that's what he's explaining. That's what he's explaining as far as like things that he feels that's owed to us throughout history. That's why he's just bringing up so many things in history. He's not talking about one particular thing at all.
I don't know.
Yes, Black Lives Matter. Would that change anything for you?
Yes.
Okay, Black Lives Matter.
Acknowledge it and do something to fight injustices.
But can you also acknowledge that all lives also matter?
I always say that anyway. All lives do matter, but that's not the point of the movement. The way the movement started was because too many people were being murdered. That is why the movement started.
I think what happened was because it took such an anti-cop perspective and the blue lives, it pitted blue lives versus black lives, and people think that by endorsing Black Lives Matter, they're actually saying they don't care about the blue lives, the police lives.
There's not, I mean, technically there's no such thing as a blue life.
Police officers.
Okay. So, police officers matter too. That's not the point. The point is we need to...
There's the
right there. There they go. They pulling up now.
Yeah. Oh, there's two of them right there.
I see them. And a lot of them are probably at the actual event though too.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no...
Yeah.
Such thing as a blue life.
Police officers.
Okay. So, police officers matter too. That's not the point. The point is we need to listen to the folks that are struggling and they're being oppressed and that are incarcerated at higher rates than white people.
I will say Black Lives Matter and Blue Lives Matter and Asian Lives Matter and White Lives Matter and Brown Lives Matter and every color of human being lives matter. And I would say a lot of Trump supporters and conservatives are actually advocating for the black lives, even that are in the womb, that are being targeted by Planned Parenthood. She was a vehement racist. There are racist
Yes, Margaret Sanger was a racist.
Yes.
That is not the point.
Margaret Sanger is complimented as Planned Parenthood's greatest hero on their website. But many people don't know the dark intentions behind Margaret Sanger and the creation of Planned.
She about to talk about it.
This is going.
Yeah. I already know where this is going for sure. What happened?
Don't know the dark intentions behind Margaret Sanger and the creation of Planned Parenthood. She advocated a stern and rigid policy of sterilization and segregation. She was quoted as saying, "We do not want word to go out that we want to exterminate the Negro population." Despite knowing Sanger's past, Hillary Clinton accepted Planned Parenthood's Margaret Sanger Award in 2009. In 2014, 36% of all abortions were performed on black women, who are just 13% of the female population. Could this be because abortion clinics are targeting black neighborhoods?
I've never been targeted by Planned Parenthood.
No, it's not a thing.
Never.
They put their businesses in the black communities.
They put their business in lower impoverished communities to help people who aren't able to pay for their proper health care. I've gone to Planned Parenthood multiple times just for myself, just for proper health checks and whatnot.
So they offer the option of killing your baby, but they don't offer you the option of helping you with maternity care.
And you tell them they will.
They won't. I've called them and asked them. I have 2 kids.
That's because you're an InfoWars. They don't give a fuck about you. So
no, it's not. It's not anything. They don't know.
Yes, they do.
They do not offer maternity care.
Pregnancy centers, they know way more than that.
The Christian pregnancy centers will help you. We're here at this protest outside the Trump rally in Cincinnati. We're trying to have discourse and conversate, but it's been very hard to have a conversation out here with
Stand wherever the fuck I want. Little fucking Nazi bitch.
Wow. This is what we get from the liberals out here. Love and tolerance.
I hope the message that this shows is that we can have unity if the truth is revealed to us. That it's going to take some courage and bravery to walk to the other side, to hear other people's perspectives, so that you can really truly see for yourself what is happening in the country right now.
Unbelievable. If you guys want to help me so I can continue to show you footage like this, but then also show you footage inside the Trump rallies, please support me directly on Subscribestar at Millie Weaver on Subscribestar. You can also support me by going to InfoWarsStore.com and making a purchase so that I can continue to report the news.
When it comes to rebuilding your energy, convenient.
They said why? The guy at the very, very end, I guess he knew that she was from InfoWars or whatever. But I'm like,
call her a Nazi now?
Yeah, I'm like, why is he saying that to? I see why he's saying that to her, but
literally,
talk to a dude like that. Like, don't talk to a woman like that. Like, you gonna say something like, go talk to a dude. Say that to a guy's face.
Gosh, but you gotta feel so strongly to just be able to like even fix your mouth to say those words. Like I couldn't even fix my mouth to I would never call like a Nazi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what he said. I like this video for like a multitude of reasons. One thing that I did like is because, like I said, I had a preconceived notion in regards to like going to a Trump rally and the things that I saw on like certain media outlets. But like obviously this was 2019, so we're talking a few years ago. But I did see like on news outlets that they were saying like, oh, it's violent. It's these type of people there. They're doing this. They're doing that. And it's like me having common sense know damn well that everybody there isn't on that accord. That's not the mindset.
Yeah.
But I wanted to see like this was a good barometer just to see exactly what goes on or what the actual temperature is. For me it's a small like bite size amount that I've seen. So I know there's a lot more to see and to dive into. But I like watching this just because, like I said, it gave me a different perspective in regards to like them going to a rally and the type of people that are there and the narrative that's being like thrown out there in regards to.
But don't you see how much more like I feel like it would probably be difficult for somebody to like from where he was, where he started from the moment she took him from that side of the street and brought him over. I feel like it takes a big person to be able to do that and then come back and kind of just be real with themselves, like, and gosh, like everything that I feel like he probably heard and everything that he's listened to, and even to see it for himself, he goes and he's standing there protesting to you walk over across the street and you talking to these people that are talking to you a certain type of way, and then you come back into a hostile type of environment. It's just kind of like a wake up call. Like, dang, like
yeah, you kind of saw that he had the deer in the headlights type of look. Like, wow, I didn't know that this was going on over here.
But that's why I said too. I was like, yo, I would be scared to go back across the street if I did that. You know what I mean? Because
I heard
you don't know like what would actually happen. I'm not sure how that would go if it were, you know, a Trump versus a Biden rally. Like if the protesters were Trump people standing out outside of a Biden rally, if it would be the same way. Would it be the same circumstance? Would you face the same hostility type of situation? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because people are so passionate about how they feel,
Absolutely.
especially when it comes to political stuff, like their political beliefs.
Yeah.
You know.
And this is a good barometer in regards to understanding what kind of goes on at every rally. In regard, you know, every rally that goes on, this is like a good barometer to kind of see exactly what kind of goes on, what kind of transpires. Because, like I said, if you're a person that just kind of lives on TV and you live through like the major news outlets, it'll be easy. It'll be very, very easy, I see, for you to be influenced by what they say, or what they show you based on a 1 minute segment about it. You know,
is it difficult for African American, Black Americans to open themselves up to something that perhaps they've been shown different, taught different, learned different, understand it to be different? Why isn't there more? If that's the case, like, why aren't there more, you know, Black Americans, African American people, you know, Republican,
that are Trump
supporters
or conservative?
Yeah, just in general. Like,
I would say it's a multitude of things. It's a multitude of things.
But do you think that it's more so the influence of other people around them that, like, probably would deem them to be some type of person because of...
And we're just talking about African Americans, right?
I mean...
Well, we can start there.
I mean... I guess I could start there, but I'm just talking in general because I mean... This particular guy was not like he was a black man, so I'm just referring to
him personally.
Yeah, because he said that
I got you.
He didn't feel safe going into the rally because there weren't enough of him.
Right.
People that looked like him.
Okay. I mean, it's a multitude of things. A lot of it I feel like goes back to like civil rights in regards to like the 50s and the 60s when the Democrats were, or Dixiecrats, however you want to put it, where they were pandering for the black vote. Yeah. You know, that's about how many million people? I don't know. It's 10 million to 13 million at that time.
Yeah.
So it goes back to that, you know, and like I said, it goes back to a video. You know, the best way I can put it is when we watched a clip of Malcolm X talking, and he was talking in regards to like the Democrats or Dixiecrats, you know, the one and the same, right?
Yeah.
I just feel that, you know, it starts from like that particular time frame because, you know, with the whole Democratic Party, like they were clamoring for the black vote. Okay, and you know there were I can't remember how many actual like people that he said that were actual races that were like leading the Democratic Party, but it was more people that were like leading the Democratic Party that were supremacists over anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just feel like back in the 60s, the Democrats were kind of like pandering more to African Americans, kind of telling them, you know, what they're going to do for them, how they're going to help, how they're going to help the community, and things of that nature. So I feel like that's when Black America hopped on the bandwagon in regards to like being democratic. So you know, just over the generations of time, like it's been like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, I can't really put a finger on it, but it started like in the 60s in regards to that, because like I said, my dad, my parents, you know, they're Democratic, and I feel like a lot of it had to do with just that particular time frame, and it just carried on through generations. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I really feel like it's up to people to make their own. It's up to people to make their own judgment based on what they see right now, what's going on, not based on what your dad was or what your mom was or what you grew up being. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's that, because it started in the 50s and the 60s with the Democratic Party clamoring for the black vote. Because I believe, like, when, who was it that got elected? Lyndon B. Johnson? No, I can't remember who it was that got elected, but he received over 80% of the black vote for the Democratic Party. So that's where it started from. That's why I feel like this guy right here, the African American guy that was in the video, that's why he was on the side that he was on, because that's how he grew up. That's all he knows. That's all he kind of pretty much was exposed to. And I'm just speaking from my own personal account, because that's just what I see, like, in my community and the people that I've kind of grown up around and been around, whether it's like family, whether it's friends. It's like based on your mom and your dad, how they grew up, maybe their dad, their mom and their dad too. Based on that, it's kind of like how you see and view politics, unless, like I said, you step outside of that and really kind of take that concerted effort as just your own person, as your own human being, and just kind of step out and see exactly what's really being offered to you by both sides, rather than just feeling like, all I know is this, so I'm gonna stick with this. And even though they showing me things that don't look right, I'm still sticking with it, because I don't know why I'm sticking with it, but I'm just sticking with it. And I feel like a lot of people are kind of in that space, because until you get completely like politically educated, or just educated like on a self level, like self-educated, I feel like that's when you can kind of step out as your own person. It starts like here. It starts with your own mind. You know?
Yeah.
How you view everything that's going on.
I
That's about the best way I could put it.
I don't know. I mean, like, you just gotta just seek your own truth, okay? And whatever truth that is for you is follow your heart. because at the end of the day, I just ultimately, I mean, I don't know. Like ever since we've kind of started like really like diving into a lot of these political videos, I just feel like, I don't know. I see more and more like like it has made me think different. It definitely has broadened like a lot of like things that I didn't know, things that I perhaps didn't completely understand what it is to be, but
yeah. And I feel like people,
I just feel like at the end of the day, the Republican Party, in terms of what, like, I'm just speaking Republican. Okay. The Republican Party is for more so just keeping the country safe, like trying to make the economy better, jobs, just there's a multitude of things where I'm just like, when you think about like the Democratic Party, it just seems like prices going up, like I said, the gas, like, rates in general, interest rates, like,
yeah, it just went up half a point a few months ago.
But like I was saying, I mean, even to say that affects a lot of things, like that affects a lot, like people's rent payments, mortgage payments, like I said, the people who live paycheck to paycheck, the people who have to who are barely getting by at this point, and now having to, now we're going to have to depend on the government. And guess what? Now we got to pay those people to help them maintain. And guess who pays for that?
Yeah, the American people. The taxes.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah. And I'm just thinking in terms of like, ultimately, like what benefits me, what is beneficial to my family. And when I think about what's most beneficial, I think about stuff like that. Like that's what's important to me.
Yeah. What?
What?
It just kind of like what you're saying in regards to like the inflation and the rent and like gas prices, like you said, all that has to do with all the same thing in regards to like politics, policy, laws that are being passed, because like the gas prices did go up. Like, I don't know what pipeline was they fighting over here in the United States that Obama opened up, but then it ended up getting closed. It's a the pipeline here in America, that they made a pipeline so that they could get create oil here. But it's a pipeline, the Keystone Pipeline, I think.
Well, I mean, they've closed out a lot of like oil lines right now. That's the thing, is that
that's what's contributing to the oil prices going up to a degree.
Well, yeah, but they've capped them off. Like there's we have oil. I think we
they have reserves.
Yeah, and they still went up on prices. So I mean, somebody. I think it's more so of a, like, it's not a federal.
I think it's more
situation.
policy.
I think it's more policy and more like of like your state policy, the people that you're actually voting for your state. You know, like
Keystone. There you go. I see that. Yeah,
that's dependent, because right now in terms of gas, I don't think like Biden has any control over what is going on with that. And at the end of the day, I just feel like there's nothing being done between, you know, people being able to. I think the oil industry, the gas industry, has probably made
trillions,
some crazy amount of number of money in just 4 or 5 months or something ridiculous. Ever since these prices have started going up, and it's just like, okay, but who's gonna stop it? And I mean, you got to wonder who's in control of that and what type of relationship they have with the people who are over those prices, the oil and gas prices, the people who can probably make a difference. Probably has some type of relationship with the people who can make a difference.
Yeah.
And the people who are actually going up on these prices, and it's just like, okay, I mean, so what are they benefiting to do that? Obviously, there's some type of benefit of because somebody's getting a benefit.
Yeah, because it's policy, you know.
That's just my thought.
Somebody said that Biden closed the pipelines the first day that he got into office. So a lot of it has to do with policy. So when you say that the president doesn't have anything to do with it, I think he does, because he controls policy. We wouldn't have to tap into our reserves if we opened up the Keystone Pipeline.
Under Trump, we were an energy-dependent and self-sustaining nation with exports of our own oil and natural gas. We sit on a huge amount of oil, but Democrats are against environmentally safer energy. But that shit costing us money.
Yeah, because then they passed something where they were going to try to do something in regards to like the environment, trying to keep something better for the environment, so they're not drilling here.
Well, wouldn't it make sense that we would though? Like, why not keep things like inside of the country to make our own? Like,
that's what the pipeline would be for.
Well, why would we shut it down then?
That's what I'm talking about. He closed it as soon.
But that's what I'm saying. Like somewhere along the line, there's somebody's benefiting from that, and whoever is allowing those prices to just. I mean, especially if we're tapping into reserves. That means that prices should have gone down.
At some point,
they should have gone down, and we're still going up. So whoever is in control, wherever that bridge in the gap is, there's somebody that's benefiting on both spectrums of that. Absolutely. Where it's not being controlled to say, okay, enough. That's it.
Jeff Six said they're doing it on purpose. Are they doing it to like reset everything?
What is the reset?
To shut down the economy? That's what I'm trying to see. Why? Related to Biden's actions on day one of his presidency.
Democrats will pay more for a foreign, unfriendly oil process instead of letting our well-regulated oil industry do it in the name of environmental awareness. I think they think we can move to electric and solar. I was thinking that. I'm like, what if I'm just hypothetically speaking, what if all of this was just to kind of start steering people to get more? Because I just said that the other day. I was like, people are going to start getting electric cars. I bet you the people who have electric cars now are like, show, we good.
I feel like it is, because before I left finance, with my job and everything, like that's what they were talking about, because the company that I work for, they were creating like 2 or 3 more new electric cars. Yeah. So a lot of that stuff has to do with that to push people towards that, especially when you start seeing the gas prices going up, and then when you get a EV vehicle, like the rebates on them, you know what I mean, like $10,000 rebate, $15,000. So it's pushing people to go and get it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew, y'all. Okay, let me give it a couple shout outs, y'all. Shout out to JD for the $5 super chat. HBJ, regardless of how people feel, y'all did this. Great reaction, great dialogue in the chat, and keep going on this journey. Much love.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
so much, JD. And shout out to Glenn Quagmire. That's it. Shout out to Glenn for the $5 super chat. Watch the documentary Uncle Tom by Larry Elder. Goes into the history of the black conservative that's been hidden by the mainstream. And shout out to Alan Walker for the $5 super chat. These career politicians leave office as multimillionaires. These are literally public service positions. Follow the money.
Follow the money.
That's why. Okay, so then that would make sense of what I'm actually saying. Then it's just like I feel like there's somebody that's benefiting from that because it's not being stopped. At this point, it's insane. Mm-hmm. It's insane.
Shout out to Alan Walker. He said the less power the people have, the more they have. Mandates, executive powers, and the list goes on and on. 1984 is here. That's an interesting comment. That's an interesting comment.
Hey, Chris Robinson, Ed Pauly. Hey, Ed.
Because again, like I said, okay, and again, you know, we got to think from a common sense standpoint. Let's think from a common sense standpoint.
Yeah.
Okay, so before they come into office. Before they come into office, they already see what's going on with the economy, what's going on with the American people. You know, they already know that if we change this is going to offset this. Mm-hmm. If we do this is going to fluctuate this. So it's like using common sense. Why would you do X, Y, and Z knowing that the trickle down effect in the coming months, in the coming years is going to be
you have
what
to
you're
know.
seeing now.
You have to know. Like there has to be some type of. You can't just do something without having some type of plan. So what's the plan? Mm-hmm. Is my question. Like, you know, obviously you would have probably expected something like this to happen if you know what that trickle effect is. When you put that play in motion, mm-hmm. you already know what's about to happen. Right. So
yeah, I'll just leave that there where that's at.
Well, I just want to know what the plan is. Okay, so once we do this and everybody needs the government and everybody needs help and everybody's broke.
Yeah, what's going to happen
What's
next?
the plan?
Mm-hmm. That's what everybody's thinking right now. Yeah, that's what everybody's thinking right now. A lot of people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this was a good video, you know, for our first live, just to kind of jump into, just to like check the temperature and see everything that's going on and be able to like get a better understanding. You know what I mean? Look, they said plan.
Plan. Callie said, yeah, gas was dirt cheap everywhere in 2020. Sure it was.
They said plan is to destroy us. Get ready.
Mm. Oh.
But I don't know.
All BBL prices went negative because of COVID. Head guy at the Federal Reserve looks at money as just something you can just print digitally. Oh yeah, and it's just that simple. There's no other nuances to an economy or value of currency. Oh, because you can just go and just print it up. Like
yeah, we watched that too.
Yeah. Sure did. Shout out to El Ganero. One president said he wanted energy independence and we had lowest prices in years. Others said war on fossil fuels and we have highest prices ever. President doesn't have anything to do with the price. Shoot.
He's asking the question.
Huh? Somebody's in control
of
it.
Absolutely.
That's only, you know, that's where I'm just like, you know, there has to be some type of if you coming out of office and you are a millionaire, billionaire, somebody knows somebody at the end of the day, mm-hmm. and it's okay because everybody's getting paid from the people who are. That's what I think.
That's what they're saying too.
I mean, that's just me. That's my opinion. I just think that. Especially when it comes to gas, because it's such a lucrative business. Oil and gas, like,
absolutely.
Come on.
Absolutely. Wind and solar cannot power our grid ever. Fossil fuels charge electric cars. There you have it. They do need something for the electricity.
Oh, and shout out to Joel Yates for the $25 tip. Just dropping some love. Appreciate you guys.
Okay, go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead.
appreciate you guys' hard work, always producing content for us. At the end of the day, we are all in this together. We are not going to agree on everything, but we can be kind to each other regardless. Shout out to Joel.
Absolutely. Those are great words, Joe.
Absolutely.
Everybody need to feel that and internalize that for sure. You know what I mean?
I agree. I agree. It's a respect factor.
Yeah.
Hey.
But again, like I said, just going back to the video and just watching the video, I just hate to see like our country get pulled apart like that. You know what I mean? I mean, I know that we haven't always been like the closest as far as like our union as far as a country in a whole. But
snap, Jeff 6 in here.
What?
Hey, Jeff.
But I mean, other than that, that's just how I feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gotta come together some kind of way.
I mean, we just have to wait and see and see and watch what happens, because at this point, I mean, you just got to take it and roll with the punches, so to speak, and try to do the best that you can with what you got, you know?
Yep, they started raising interest rates. They went up 0.5. Things are going to get much worse. People don't realize what is coming. If you speak about a lot of it, left calls it conspiracy theories. It's a deliberate plan to change from a capitalist system to a globalist world government system of control.
That's what I'm most afraid of.
Yeah, definitely go back and check out the video so you can get full context of it.
The thought of that just scares me to no end. I have to go back and watch this video to get the context. Yeah, we can agree to disagree. It's just my opinion.
T.S. Bill and I agree. I agree.
It shouldn't separate all of us. It's the government that is crooked. We will all be slaves or dead. No joke. Yeah, eggs are projected to top $18 a dozen in 3 months. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it was at $4.99.
For eggs? Mm-hmm. Oh no.
And for a gallon of milk, I think it was like $5.99.
You might as well should keep the chicken as a pet.
And I don't know where it was at, but that's what they said. Yeah.
New World Order. Oh no.
But I mean, this was a good video. If anything, y'all tap in with us. You know, let us know. Hit us up. Let us know if there's like any other videos or anything that we need to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like I said, we on this journey. We're just trying to dive into it. We're trying to inform ourselves. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is.
Shout out to Kay Candola. Huh? Yeah. Biden is a huge disappointment. I look at it from a Canadian perspective. I can't really blame Biden for our raising gas prices. Yeah, especially if it's going up everywhere. I'm making sure you... Oh, shout out to... Okay. Let me go back. K Candola. Guys, please check out a video called KGB Defector. Yuri
Bezmenov's
Warning to America by a channel called Persian Atheist. Make sure it is 14 minutes. Okay. This would be easier to discuss in Discord. Talk too much for chat. It is. Lighten up, folks. Stay vigilant, but times will change. Invest in the stock market now. Shoot.
While it's down. I hear you.
This was good, though.
It was.
Glad that we finally, y'all, woo! I was sweating before we came on here. I was so nervous to get on here and do this.
You nervous?
This is good, yeah. I mean, like I said, it's hard to sit here and actually have these type of discussions and watch these type of videos, especially when, you know, people have really strong views and beliefs when it comes to like political stuff.
Yeah.
Like the only problem I have with it is just like I can't say that I just dislike a person because of like their political views.
I can't dislike somebody because of their political views, but I can dislike you based on your actions and how you act based on those political views.
That's the part, like that part. That part I 1000% agree. I just feel like, you know, you can
You can have whatever view you want. Like I said, you know what you eat don't make me. But at the end of the day, like I said, you can have your own views, and it's gonna be respected, especially from me. Like I said, I give respect first so I can get it, so I can get it as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel just like you too. I feel just like that too. That's just what it is at the end of the day.
Yeah. So I mean,
I think the respect is paramount, and you start seeing the disrespect when you start going to the other side. Like when we was watching the video and they start going over there to the protesters, you start seeing the disrespect, throwing water on somebody, to making fun of somebody's ear. Oh boy, I almost got his eye poked out with the flag. Like
Millie said she did poke her in the eye with the flag.
Yeah, like people, just the disrespect and not respecting people's opinion, not respecting people's space. Please respect my space. But yeah, right, respecting people's space. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I think that's paramount. But before you can even have any type of discussion or have any type of debate on like real issues, you gotta have respect first. Like the respect has to be in place first and intact.
Yeah.
But
1,000% agree.
But yeah, at the end of the day, we all gotta work together. I know they talk about this bipartisanship and all these things of that nature, and it's just like I just don't see both sides working together in regards to getting like real things handled and real things done, especially with what I'm reading like lately. Like I don't see it.
We'll just have to wait and see. We're gonna have to wait and see. And see.
Shout out to Jeff 6. Come on now.
Don't ever be nervous, Asia. More got y'all's back than not.
You can't ask for tolerance if you can't give tolerance.
If only you could see some of the comments that we get.
It's okay. It's okay. That's why we got to sit in this seat. And you see my seat blue, so it's not hot. My seat not hot over here.
I was y'all sweating like I don't know what before I got on this live stream today. Felt anxiety and everything, y'all. Nervous as could be. Shout out to Mikey G for showing us some major love. Thank you so much, Mikey G, for the $50 super chat. It is sad that in today's world we find it easier to judge and hate than listen and love.
Wow.
It can't keep being bound by past events that do not empower the world. At the end of the day, we all bleed red, and I'm talking about blood.
Powerful. That's powerful words, Mikey G. Again, like I said, that Mikey G, the wordsmith. Like, I love it. I love it. I got to read that again. It's sad that in today's world, we find it easier to judge and hate than listen and love. Can't keep being bound by past events that do not empower the world. That's powerful. That's powerful. Yeah.
Thank you, Gina. Gina Cullum. Much love to you, too. Much love to you, too, Gina. Thank y'all so much, too, for dropping in tonight. Like, if y'all enjoyed this, make sure y'all give us a thumbs up. I hope y'all will join us again when we do this next time.
Yeah, definitely.
This was interesting.
Yeah, because I think the next time we'll come through and pull up probably be like Sunday. You know what I mean? You want to come back on Sunday?
Yeah.
Check something out?
Yeah.
Okay.
And El Garnero.
El
Garnero. The last message, but I absolutely love you too. Thank you so much. One of my favorite channels. Keep doing it.
El Garnero, we appreciate you for the love. Appreciate you for coming into this live stream as we checked out the documentary. Love, Trump hates.
Yeah.
Love, Trump hate.
This is good.
I like that play on word because it's a very true statement. Love, Trump's hate. I think that's why when I saw the title, I'm like, I like the title. Like, it's a nice little catchy
I saw
phrase.
somebody say too. They were like, I am so confused by this title. I'm so confused by the title. Yeah, it kind of, probably would have.
But you know they had to use Donald's name in there as well.
Course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course. Okay. Joe Yates, are you a smart Mikey?
Shout out to Megan Marie.
Love will
Appreciate
conquer.
that.
They are failing at dividing us. It's a beautiful failure. Hopefully we can keep it that way. Good night, T.S. Billy. You guys gave great commentary. I always learn more from you two than the videos themselves.
Callie, man, we appreciate you for coming through. And Callie had a lot of informative things to say too as well.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, Callie. Shout out to Callie by Yukon,
Callie.
Joe Yates, Ken QB.
Yeah, like we can take this up in Discord. Let's talk about this in Discord. Let's have this whole discussion because I got something else to say. That's what Ed Polly.
Hey. And he said,
Polly, what Ed
and
said.
he said, I'm from Kentucky and don't bleed blue. The title did confuse me. I got you.
That was the name of the video. I literally just put the title of the video, y'all. Like from her page. And this video came from Millennial, Millie.
Yes.
So I'll be sure to put that video down in the description if y'all want to check it out as well. Just because this live stream will be posted.
Whenever it gets uploaded.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I seen you guys. Asia and BJ been spending summer back home in the Virgin Islands. Shout out to Jeffrey Reimer. We haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Good to know that everything is going good.
Sure is, Jeff.
So shout out to Jeff.
You up in here too, Jeffrey. DJ Lance, I'm about to go to Discord.
The banks are in control. The banks are the puppeteers.
They're the ones. They're the ones.
Hey, they hold a lot of reserve. They hold a lot of the cash. Pretty much all of it.
John said a storm is coming. Be prepared so you won't get wet.
Absolutely. I got my rain boots, I got my raincoat, and I got an umbrella. I'm ready.
Yeah.
We are ready.
Best thing I heard today, we are family. We are family.
I got all my sisters with me. DJ Lance. Shout out to DJ Lance for being in here as well.
Stacey, thank you so much for showing up. I know you just came to just join today, but you got a surprise with that. You too, JD. You too.
Shout out to Alicia White for being in the live stream as well. Major love. We appreciate you.
Miss y'all. Love y'all. Same to you, Jeffrey. Thank you so much. Jeff 6, I'm sorry for to see you up in here. Remember, there is a politics area in Discord. Oh, yeah, y'all.
Yes, sir.
There is a politics section in Discord. X22.
Shout out to New Name.
Joe said, how do you at people name in this only option in desktop? I think when you hit,
when you go down to the chat and you hit at, a lot of times when you start typing it in, it pulls up people in the chat. You gotta start typing
their name and then you'll see their name pop up. That's the way we see it.
That's the way we see it, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to A-Dub. I just joined this chat, so forgive me if you covered this. I don't get the only seeing things as one side or the other side. Life is compromised to make things great for everyone. Mm-hmm. We need to work together, absolutely.
Yeah.
Bipartisanship.
Being that companies work on a profit margin and that business happens to increase annually, their profits won't lower because if they make the same % of profits each year, it will keep increasing.
I agree with that. You know, my last corporate job, that's exactly what was happening. When we would look at like last year projections and things of that nature, seeing how many billions of dollars they profited and how much they've made versus how much they've actually like profited, you're completely right about that.
Yeah. Oh, and shout out to Tika for the $5 tip. Great live stream, y'all. Thanks and bruh. Bruh. No, Tika, I have to. It's a long story.
Yeah,
I'll explain it. I'll explain it. It's not. I can see the tips coming through, but I can't.
It's not going to say anything.
It's not set up to ding. Bing.
Yeah, we're gonna bing. We're gonna bing it ourselves. We're gonna bing you right in.
What stuff?
Gina, you just go to Discord and you'll look for Asia and BJ. You'll find us in Discord.
Well, she has to. I think she has to be invited. You gotta hit the link.
Yeah, all I gotta do is go to the link.
Yeah.
And we'll get you tapped in. We'll get you locked in. So Gina, just hit the link that's in the chat for the Discord, and it'll take you right there. Yeah, he got it. Savvy got it.
Okay.
Shout out to Savvy.
Best thing Trump to Black America. What have you got to lose? Yeah, J. Rue. What do you have to lose? At least just trying to educate yourself.
Hey, what do you have to lose? Everything in that, with everything in the game. Yeah.
What I say, follow your heart.
Yeah. Cause like I said, I follow my heart. Like I said, full disclosure, when it was time to vote this time, whether it was for Trump or Biden, like I stayed out of it. My name was Bennett, and I wasn't in it.
Yeah.
So like I said, when people try to say that like that, you know, when we're doing our channel and we're pandering for like Republicans or we're pandering for Democrats, I'm like, if you only knew the truth, like I didn't vote for either one. Like please, please stop playing with me.
Not this time around, because I truly just had a hard time. I really did have a hard time.
Yeah, and see, like I have people telling me, like, that's what I'm saying. Like I be having people on my neck about it. They like, well, you know, people died to make sure that you have the right to vote. And I'm like, yeah, definitely, I have the right to vote. But at the same time, I gotta feel comfortable with who I'm voting for as well. You know, like if I'm not completely comfortable with everything, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. Right? John said, if you keep talking about back in time, they'll stay back in time. That's my thing. It's just like you got to get up and move forward.
And that's why I felt like every time he kept saying that, every time he kept saying 16, 19, I felt like back to the future. Like I'm finna go back to the future or something.
Yeah. Back.
Yeah, like I'm finna go back. Like it was hard for him to even say that.
So do you think that?
Maybe
I'll ask that question when we get off here.
Yeah, Chris, that's what I'm saying. I say that all the time. I feel like I gotta choose the less of the two. But like I said, it is what it is. But yeah. Shout out to John Yanchik. You need to watch one of the Trump rally that he had, and you can see for yourself. Got you.
Hey, Lee.
White privilege. I've worked my entire life since I was a summer hire at 15. I earned and bought for myself every damn thing I have. Boom.
Like you said, he was like, I'm not rich.
Yeah.
I grew up poor as I don't know what.
I definitely feel like that, Jeff Six.
Controlled media is the weapon. Wow.
I definitely feel like that. Like I said, I used to be so heavy into like news. Oh my gosh, like that was like the first thing I would do every day when I would get up in the morning. Is like check all my little places that I check for news, like all these different outlets, and just watch it and like, oh, what's going on today? What did she say about it? Oh, what did this broadcaster say? What did this news program? You know, like I was so into it, and then it just got to a point where you start seeing things for yourself, and you start gathering common sense, and it's like I just got off of the bandwagon. I'm sorry.
Same.
I just rather be self-educated and find it for myself rather than, like you said, feel like, because like hey, that's a rabbit hole that we'll go down another day.
I was gonna say
that's a rabbit hole we'll go down another day.
Just wait. That's why I stopped myself too. I was like, I'll just wait until I get off here because I don't even want to open up that can.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all definitely give us like comments and give us like some suggestions of other videos, other things that are very informative that y'all feel that we need to tap into. Like feel free to. We definitely want to see a lot of different things. Definitely for me, like I said, things that kind of go against my own personal view of how maybe I was raised or things that I saw in the past. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Gosh, I almost. Yeah. It's crazy. Weebus is in here. Okay, y'all.
We love y'all, man. We love each and every last one of y'all. We appreciate y'all for pulling up for this live stream, too. We didn't know how this thing was going to go.
Yeah, we did.
But we did know that we was going to pull up, and hey, we was going to make it happen.
It's interesting. So, yeah, if y'all enjoyed this, like I said, be sure y'all give us a big thumbs up. Let us know what y'all want to see us react to down in the comment section once this video posts, or shoot anywhere, okay? Email me. DM us.
DM. Hit us up.
Message us on Facebook. Join us on TikTok. Y'all know we everywhere, okay?
Hey,
Asia and BJ.
We out here. like the youngins say, we outside.
Yeah, but y'all, everybody have a great rest of your week. We'll be back on Asia and BJ, the music reaction channel, tomorrow. So make sure y'all are tapped in for that at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, come hang out with the fam.
Absolutely.
And let's have a good time. But yeah. Everybody stay safe. I love y'all. Hug your babies. Kiss your loved ones.
Hug them.
Pet your dogs. I love y'all so much. And we're going to see y'all next time.
Absolutely. I got to salute everybody that came into the live, man. We salute y'all. We love y'all. Appreciate you.
Bye.